Everybody that look like me and you don't come from Africa. That's the biggest lie ever told. So one of them.
The chart said that you was in Africa. I know for a fact.
No, the chart said we was from Africa. It says we was gathered.
That went in Africa.
Right.
Right. But do you know why we fled to Africa? Do you know why we fled to Africa?
Yeah, there's a reason why we fled into Africa. You gotta go into the history. Give me the, bring it out. No, wait, go ahead.
Now, I know for a fact historically that
we was in West Africa, yes.
Those Africans was in there, the slaves that was in Africa, they was in there for about 1,200 years. So you don't think no type of mating of anything happened.
No type of what?
Mating or cross.
That don't mean nothing. Yeah. But you gotta understand that when when a man mates with a woman, the seed comes from the father. There's no such thing as being mixed. So if you lay down with a white woman, right? That baby is not half and half. That baby is what you are. Give me Numbers 1 and 18 real quick. Hold your piece up. I want to explain this to him.
It's the book of Numbers.
If a white man lays down with a black woman, those dark genes might dominate. The baby might come out looking dark skinned, but that baby is what the father is. All right, so you can mate and mix all you want. There's no such thing as being mixed. All right, the seed always comes from the man. So if we was popping them African women when we was there for 1,000 years, those babies might have came out with African features and etc., but they still was who we was. Because when they tell you that Africans sold Africans into slavery, no, that didn't happen. Africans sold Hebrews into slavery. Israelites.
That's why when Moses was in Egypt, that's why they killed just the male babies that was 2 and younger. That's why they didn't kill the
daughters. They spared the daughters.
Why they didn't kill the females? Because it didn't matter. Because if they had sex with them, it was gonna be little Egyptian heathens.
So what do you think? What do you think Jacob and his sons looked like before they went to Egypt?
Huh?
What do you think they looked like?
Israelites?
It was dark-skinned people.
Jacob and his sons. Well, what did they look like before they went to Egypt? And how did they look?
They were dark-skinned.
They was all dark-skinned. When you read the scripture, Moses came out of Jacob. Moses came out of one of the sons of Jacob, which was Levi. Yep. Now listen, wait. Now Moses came out of one of the sons of Jacob, which was Levi. Now Moses was mistaken for an Egyptian, so Moses had to be black. So that means the Levites was black, so-called black. Nobody's black, different shades of brown.
Right.
But okay, Jacob and his sons, they went to Egypt. Joseph became great. So did they take wives or did they get Egyptian wives? That's how they multiplied so fast.
But they was dealing with the Egyptian women too.
Okay.
You know? But those babies would still come out Israelites.
Yeah, I understand. Go ahead.
All right, this is from the Zondervan's Bible Compact Dictionary, which was written by so-called white people, by the way. It says Ham, the youngest son of Noah. Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. It says born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. It says he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. So Ham became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. So if we don't come from Ham, then who do we come from? We come from Jacob. Okay.
We come from Shem.
Yeah, which Jacob came out of the line of Shem.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now going back, you said I explained how Moses came from the tribe of Levi, and Moses was mistaken for an Egyptian, which would have to mean that he was a dark-skinned man. When you read in the New Testament, Paul also was mistaken for an Egyptian. But Paul corrected him and said, I'm a Jew. But Paul was of the tribe of Benjamin.
So-called Jamaican.
So that means the Benjamites they were people of color. The Lord himself was of the tribe of Judah. The Bible tells you that the Lord had dark skin. He was a so-called black man with woolly hair. It says his feet was like in the fine brass that they burned in the furnace. And he was of the tribe of Judah. So what color was the Judites? They had to be dark-skinned people. Job was of the tribe of Issachar.
What color do you think King David was?
King David was of the tribe of Judah.
So what color do you think?
He had to have color. If the Lord was of the tribe of Judah,
I don't think he had color.
Why not?
Because I think
First of all, you gotta ask yourself this. What color, give me Jeremiah 14 and 2. What color was the tribe of Judah? What color were they?
I think they had color.
Okay, what color? What kind of color?
What kind of color?
You can only have
King Solomon said I'm black.
Okay, so what color? So was Solomon's son?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so what should that tell you?
I think, like, your perspective, because when they described King David, they said he was,
Ruddy?
Ruddy,
You know where
like,
you're going.
yeah, they
Right.
said he was ruddy like Esau.
No, don't say ruddy like Esau.
No.
No,
Don't say that.
not those exact
No.
words, but if you use a concordance, it said that, like, that word is reflected to the color Esau, like, this is why I think he was
You know,
maybe
I know
albino.
what you're gonna say. When you go,
Maybe he was albino because the sun was black. Maybe, I don't know, I just want to know what y'all perspective.
Nah, King David was a man after the Most High's own heart. The Most High wouldn't have made him look like an albino.
That was right.
Yeah.
Was it no
Because-
albino?
No, hell no, man. No. First of all, when you an albino, that's a curse. You know why that's a curse? Because you lack pigment.
That's right.
Not having pigment is a curse. That's what the Lord did to Esau. He took his pigment away from him. So not having pigment is really a curse.
Why would they say he was right? What color do you think?
He was the same color as you.
Yasharon is looking it up right now.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
Read it again.
They are black.
Oh, read it from the top.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof
And
languish.
who is Judah?
That's one of Jacob's sons, his descendants.
Right. What does it mean to mourn?
Mourn is to be bereaved.
All right, read it again.
Judah mourneth,
Judah mourning. So you understand that. Go ahead.
and the gates thereof languish.
The gates thereof language. You know what that's talking about? That's talking about the leaders of our people. The reason why it was referred to as gates is because when you first go into a city in the ancient world, it was gates set up. That was the forefront of the city, the gates. So when it says Judah mourneth and the gates thereof languish, what's languish mean? Language means to lack. All right? So it says the gates thereof languish. Judah mourneth, meaning the tribe of Judah or the Jews are in a state of mourning. And the gates thereof languish. The gates mean our leaders. Because when you look around today, who's in position? Who's in leadership of our people? Al Sharpton, right? Jesse Jackson. Who represents us today as so-called black people? Who's in the forefront? When Trayvon Martin got shot in the streets, when all these different shootings happened, who came to the forefront for so-called black people? The people I just named, right? Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, all fucking sellouts. All right? So we have leaders, but the damn show ain't them. So it says the gates thereof languish, meaning our leaders languish. Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black into the ground. Now, when you go into the Hebrew, because this is the Old Testament, you got to go into the Hebrew now. The Old Testament was translated in the Hebrew. When you go into the Hebrew, you know what that word black means?
It means sunburn.
No. The Hebrew word there is quadar. Quadar means dark skin.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
telling
dark
you,
skin,
no, it means
not
dark skin,
sunburn.
not sunburn. It says,
two different things.
when you go look it up yourself. You got your phone. It says, matter of fact, somebody go to the blue letter real quick and look it up. It says dark skin. All right? So that's what it's talking about. So it's telling you that the Jews have dark skin. I'll look it up real quick. Somebody speak.
I'm not doubting that.
Okay, all right. Well, the Bible says
Ruddy.
prove all things, so.
Yeah. Here's the definition.
Your definition of a beautiful countenance and goodly to look to.
Show it to him. You got to show it to him.
That's what it said, ready?
That's for ruddy.
So basically trying to say he was handsome, know what I'm saying?
Have definitions to
You
go in.
gotta go to the blue letter Bible. That's
So King David was what?
They said he was.
Say he was good to
No. What this
They
definition?
just said he was good to look to.
That was something else. That was the blue letter Bible.
It was a Bible hug.
But
You ain't
our
got that,
point is he wasn't
source,
red.
Bible
All right, he damn sure wasn't no albino. The Bible says King David was a man after the Most High's own heart. Meaning,
Hilarious.
look, the scriptures tell you that the Lord is going to set up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. Because when the kingdom comes, David is going to be the king in the kingdom under who the world calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh
Black into the ground.
So it's going to be the Most High, it's going to be the Son, and then it's going to be King David. Then it's going to be the 12 apostles. So he didn't make him look like no damn albino, because David's going to be our king in the kingdom.